How's it going, mates? Real J. Leon here with you with the first episode of the show. I'm very excited of what's to come. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be epic. You know that it's always epic. Um, by the way, I need to do an episode on what's epic to me, because you may think, oh, he's very egotistical. He's always doing epic things and everything's epic. And no, I'm not. Anything can be epic, but I'll do another episode on that. Because it needs to be explained what's epicness to me. Well, anyway, this show is about me. Yes, narcissistic as fuck. No, I'm kidding. No, it's about my lifestyle, how I'm transitioning from a regular lifestyle to a digital nomad lifestyle. So this is the introduction episode, so I'm gonna explain in this episode what's a digital nomad, like everything, why I'm doing it, how I'm planning on doing it, etc., etc. So that's what this episode is about. So I will try as well to put different sections in the comments, or in the blog post, in the webpage. So yeah. Anyway, first of all, yeah, what's a digital nomad? Basically, it's any person who can work online, as long as this person has a computer and a Wi-Fi connection. So that's all you need: a computer and a Wi-Fi connection, and a lot of work ethic as well, but that's a different thing. So that's a digital nomad lifestyle. So basically, it's about living your life on your own terms. It's about managing your own life. It's about living the life that you want, wherever you want, and working whenever you want, and being able to actually afford living and breathing and eating. Even though you are maybe in Thailand, or maybe in Mexico, or maybe in the US, at home with your loved ones, wherever you want. That's basically the digital nomad lifestyle. That's why I'm transitioning to it, and a lot of people are doing it, and it's actually becoming a massive trend in the world. So I haven't seen many people doing it in Mexico, so that's actually another reason of why I'm doing it, because if I can do it, anyone can do it, and that's also why I'm recording a Spanish version of this, because this is for all my Mexican fellas. So yeah, so basically that's what a digital nomad lifestyle is. I'll continue the video because I have to get moving, so I'll see you in the next section, okay? And I'm back home now. Finally, it was a crazy day, but so now it's time to relax with some wine, music, and candles. No, I'm kidding. I still have some things to do. Right, I need to take a shower and work on some of these steps of a program that I'm taking at the moment. But don't worry, that will come in the episode number 3. Right now, it's not the moment to talk about it. But yeah, so that will come later. But anyway, what I want to talk to you right now is what I want to tell you. Sorry, right now is a bit of background of what I do for a living at the moment. So basically, I need to warn you that it's a bit complicated to understand what I do for a living. But I'll give you a bit of context so that so that you know. Okay, in Mexico we have a system where if you file a lawsuit, then you take the trial and stuff, and the judge will decide who's the judge will decide what has to happen now. That's in very simplistic terms. Then if you are not happy, you maybe you or the other person is not happy with with the resolution. There's always someone unhappy. Like in the law system, there's always someone who loses and someone who wins. So obviously, like the losing part will try to change the result of the lawsuit, of the trial. Sorry. So they can file another. It's kind of like a revision where someone who's a bit more up in the system, then the judge will decide then if the judge was right or not. Maybe the judge actually made a mistake or didn't take into consideration, yes, some. How do you call those things? Wait. My God, actually, I've been noticing that my English is kind of deteriorating at the moment. I don't know if you can notice, but sometimes I can't even speak like that's something very strange. But that's what happens if you don't use the language that regularly. I mean, I do try to practice and actually I keep in touch with a lot of people in who talks in English, who speaks English. What? The the point is that since I don't use it that much in Mexico, it kind of deteriorates. But anyway, back to the point. So then this person will decide if the judge was right or not. Maybe he made a mistake. Then, if like there's a new resolution, which maybe will either confirm the judge's resolution. Whoa, my cat is going crazy. Okay, look. She's a she's absolutely crazy. Well, anyway, so maybe maybe the judge was wrong, and then they take a new resolution. Or yes, I don't know the technical terms for laws in English. So the thing is that you, even after that they can submit another revision where they will analyze the whole situation and what's going on, and maybe someone fucked up or something. So the thing is that that's where we get the thing. That's where we get the lawsuit. And my job is to kind of narrate the background of everything that has been happening so far. So yes, in Spanish it's called the administrative officer. That's like the translation. But I don't know if that exists in English or not. But yeah, so basically that's what I do for a living at the moment. Now, why do I want to transition into a nomad lifestyle? To be honest, I have to also tell you that I'm in a very good position. I have to be honest. And yeah, so I have a 9 to 3 job and a salary that actually gives me enough money for to maintain a very good lifestyle. I can travel and I can yeah, I can I can live alone. I don't live with my parents even though I'm 20. A lot of people in Mexico are surprised about this. Not really that much because it's not that surprising to me because I feel like I could have done it way earlier, but maybe like it would have been a mess if I had done it earlier. The thing is that it's not that complicated for me, but yeah. So my job actually allows me to live this very comfortable lifestyle. That's the problem. That's the word that makes me actually think about it. Comfortable, and I don't like to be comfortable because if I'm comfortable, I won't actually move in to get my dreams achieved. Hello, hello. By the way, I'm wearing a Christmas jumper, but I know it's not Christmas anymore. But it's January. But it's always Christmas in the heart, So that's always true. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm too comfortable right now, and I have a lot of plans. And I have a lot of things that I want to do with my life. Uh, and also I don't see myself working in an office for the next 30, 50 years, whatever I actually get to live. I don't see myself working in a routine in the same environment every day. So that's another of the reasons why I actually want to move and transition to a nomad lifestyle. Um, my dreams actually are to be on a published author. I like to write, and that's like my main goal. Um, but also to be able to travel and live these amazing adventures and basically like live my life in my own terms. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem with my work with my job. Actually, I have to be honest. I love my job in the sense that it's a 9 to 3 and it gives me a very good income. The problem is that I don't see myself working there for the rest of my life. I actually know that I can accomplish more things, and I actually know that I'm capable of doing it, and because I have a lot of confidence in myself. That's something that I've worked on for a lot of time. It's not something that came natural to me, but I do have a lot of confidence in me right now. Um, so I know I can achieve a lot of things, and also, you know, I yes, I know that I can do it, and there are a lot of things that I want to do. So basically, that's it. And okay, so the next section is about my strategy. I think that's the next section. So stay tuned for that. Right now, I'm gonna do some things. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Although for you it will be like in the next 5 seconds. Okay, so see you in 5 seconds. So the day is actually coming to an end, and this is a very powerful metaphor for the day, for the episode, sorry, as well, because, well, some dogs are, some dogs want to fight. I prefer cats. I'm a cat guy. Yeah. So the day is coming to an end, just as the episode. Yeah, I just want to tell you now my strategy. And I think to tell you my strategy, I have to tell you how it has evolved because it has been evolving quite a lot. It started when I was in when I was 18 years old, 2 years ago actually, not too long. I know I look way older than 20, but I'm 20 actually. So the thing is, when I was 18, I actually went to England and I lived there for 6 months, and this was a life-changing experience for me because I for the first time I realized how easy it was to travel and how easy it was to see other cultures, and also how many cultures actually there were, because in Mexico we are very isolated from the world. It's only like Mexican people live in Mexico for the most part. We obviously have like some Japanese people, German people, but yeah, and from the United States as well, because they are our neighbors. So yeah, I mean, we have people from other places, but not too many. Seriously, like not too many. Like I think where I live, I've only met like 3 people. I mean, like, and by met, I mean like that I actually saw them walking. No, I didn't even talk to them. I only talked to like 2 or 3 people out of 5, maybe 5. It's and I think that I'm exaggerating. I think 5. It's already a high number for the number of people that I've seen from other places, where I live, at least, because in Mexico City it's actually more diverse. But well, anyway, the thing is that yeah. So I was 18 and I went to live in Oxford for 6 months. Actually, it was not too long, and so I lived there and I met people from other places, from Denmark, from Japan, from Switzerland, from many places, also from Latin America as well, because it's very common to see Latin people. Woohoo! We're gonna rule the world someday. So I met people also from Colombia, from Chile. It was amazing, seriously amazing. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying it to explain myself now. And the thing is that, that made me fall in love with the world, and actually, and I actually want to see it. That's what I wanted to get to. I met people from Colombia. Yeah, cool. Okay, so what? I actually feel like I needed to see Colombia with my own eyes, because I could never understand how big of a place this was. Because I could not imagine myself being in any other place than Mexico, and after this life-changing experience, I could actually see myself in other places, and that's actually very powerful to me. So I decided that I could not live a traditional lifestyle, in an office where I could just work from 9 to 3 or 9 to 5. Mexico, it's usually like from 8 to 6, but yeah, so I could not see myself doing that for the rest of my life. So I decided, like, okay, I need to do something about it. And at first, my plan was to go to a university in Denmark, because whoa, things are falling from the sky. Actually, it's like these small things. Yeah, but I hope none of it hits me in the head, because otherwise I will think of gravity. Woo! No, I'm kidding. Okay, so the thing is that I fell in love with Denmark even before I actually went to Denmark, because I was in Denmark in December of 2016. Yeah, And I love the place. I seriously, I think it's my favorite place in the world so far. But I loved it even before I actually went there. So that was actually quite interesting. And I wanted to go to a university in Denmark. So I tried to find a way to get in, but I mean, it was not too hard, but I could not feel like the universe was helping me. And I have like some philosophies about it. I feel like for some part, it's obviously like the hustle that you need to take. But if it's meant to be for you, or at least that's how I see it. If it's meant to be for you, then it's gonna happen. It's the universe is gonna help you if you put in the hustle. Yeah, so you have to you need both. Gary Vaynerchuk says that you also need the patience, which maybe I did not have at the moment. So I kind of gave up on that dream of going to university in Denmark. Not of going to Denmark, because I actually went there, but of going to university there. So afterwards I thought like, okay, then maybe I will study university in Mexico. Then I thought, okay, so maybe I can actually study university in England. So again, I started looking for universities, but the thing is that it was quite expensive. And even though I had the opportunity that my parents could actually help me out, it would have been maybe a bit too much for them. Um, and also my brother, he wants to go to a university abroad, and maybe also in England. So I did not want to take this opportunity and leave maybe my brother aside, or maybe my parents in a bad position. I don't know. I didn't want to upset anyone. So basically, what I did, well, what I thought was like, okay, maybe I don't really need to study university, because in my mind, and I will make a video afterwards. So I mean, well, another day I will make some videos. I will make a video someday about like my thoughts on university, but I don't think it's very important nowadays. At least not for me, because I'm gonna be an artist. I want to be an author, so I don't think I need to go to university actually, because I mean like. I don't really think so. University, at least in my mind, is for doctors, for lawyers, and for engineers. So maybe not for writers. So that's why I thought, okay, maybe I don't need to go to university. But actually, how can I make my dream happen? Which my dream, I mean, by dream I mean going. I'm sorry, being an author, writing, living off of my writing. So okay, um, after some very thorough research, I found out like I could actually be a digital nomad, and I would not need to study university, and I would not need to go to a university actually. So that was actually very interesting for me, because I would have ways to earn money, and then not be tied to a place or an office. So that was actually very interesting to me, and ever since I've been that's been my dream, and that's been actually more than my dream, my goal actually. So that's why I want to become a digital nomad. Now my strategy nowadays, as I told you, it's been evolving. First of all, at first it was going to Denmark, to university, etc., etc., and that was not actually to be a digital nomad. That was way before actually I came up with I came across with the term digital nomad. So nowadays my strategy is to be an affiliate marketer with a company, which is actually a very controversial company called Digital. Wait, Digital. Yeah, sorry, Digital Altitude. So this is actually a very controversial company, because a lot of people are happy about it, a lot of people are not happy about it. For the research that I've done, it's actually basically, if you hustle, you will have success. So basically, if you hustle, and if you have the patience for it, you will have success. Otherwise, yeah, because it's not a magic pill. It's not something that will happen overnight. It's something that you have to put in effort. So yeah, that's my strategy basically. So yeah, like today, that's my strategy. I don't know, in the future, maybe it will change. Maybe I will have a bad time with digital altitude. I don't know. I just know that I will invest in it, and I will tell you guys how it goes. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, for giving it a thumbs up and liking it and subscribing. It would actually mean the world to me, like seriously the world to me. Okay, so thank you so much, mates, for watching this, and yeah, so I'll talk to you in the episode number 2. Thank you. Bye bye.